In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create your own copywriting portfolio from scratch, even if you have no experience, so that you can start getting copywriting clients that are going to pay you $3 to $5K every single month. So everybody, without any further ado, let's hop right into it. This is the Copywriting Portfolio's blueprint. A copywriting portfolio is one of the only things that will separate you from the sea of other copywriters out there. Guys, everybody knows that copywriting is an amazing opportunity. If anything is worth having, there's going to be competition. But in this video, I'm going to show you how to dominate that competition by having a killer portfolio that other people are not going to have put the work in to actually create. Here's how to make the best copywriting portfolio possible in the shortest amount of time. And that is extremely true as well. We don't want to spend 2 weeks creating a copywriting portfolio so that we can start outreaching at the end of that 2 weeks. No, we want to get that portfolio up, ready, and done, and then start outreaching with it as soon as possible. And I'll show you guys how to do that. So here's exactly what we're going to cover: how to create a copywriting portfolio from scratch, how to make your copywriting portfolio stand out against others and other copywriters, how to use your copywriting portfolio to actually get clients and how to leverage it, and the exact outreach methods you can use to close $3K a month copywriting clients, the templates, the examples, and the proof that they work. Guys, I'm telling you this right now. I've seen so many other offers on this exact same thing that are $1,500 to show you how to create a portfolio. Craziness. And this is going to be absolutely free, $0 free of charge. And before we start, make sure that you comment down below if you have literally any questions at all. I will be down there answering them. And if I'm not down there answering them, then somebody else who does know the answer to your question will be helping you out. Watch until the end for the free resources and courses, guys. This complete slideshow, everything that you see here is going to be available at the end. I'll show you where to get it. So make sure you stick around. Like this video so that you can save it for later, right? So you're going to watch this, then you're going to create your portfolio. And as you're creating your portfolio, you're probably going to want to go back and reference this video. So make sure you like it so that you don't, lose it and you can't find it later. Next is to take notes and watch actively, okay? Guys, the thing is that exposure to knowledge is not the same as learning. You need to actually actively engage with the video, okay? So with all that being said, let's get into it. Why do you need a copywriting portfolio? Why is a copywriting portfolio so important? And why are you literally failing yourself if you don't have one? First and foremost, it demonstrates your expertise. A well-crafted portfolio proves your abilities and helps potential clients see the value you can provide. Pretty simple and straightforward. You stand out from the competition. There's competition in everything in life. When you change your mindset around it, you'll start winning. Guys, if there wasn't any competition in copywriting, I'd say that it was something not smart to get into. Like if you ever see an online business model and someone's like, it's a blue ocean, there's no competition, that's probably because it's not very good, right? If things work and if people are winning at said thing, there's going to be a lot of people doing it, right? The question isn't, I want to go into the thing that doesn't have any competition. The question is, I want to go into a thing with lots of competition because that shows that it's viable, and I want to dominate the competition. And that's what we're going to be doing today. And next, of course, it will actually help you close way more clients, guys. An impressive portfolio builds KLT, which is know, like, and trust. Okay, if you're someone who's been consuming marketing content for any period of time, you will have heard of KLT. And it will let you charge sky-high prices, and it will do the selling for you, okay? If you literally have all of the experience, you showcase that experience in the greatest amount of way, you show all the results that you're getting, man, you're able to charge whatever you want, literally. And I know to people who haven't made money online yet, it sounds crazy, but people are literally out here paying $3,000 to $5,000 per month for some emails. And I know because multiple of my students have done it. You can go watch the interviews on my channel, but win after win after win after win, copywriter after copywriter that I speak to, and myself included, we all get these deals that seem crazy in the beginning, but when you have these results already, man, it gets so easy to actually get clients. The biggest thing stopping you from getting clients and most copywriters from getting clients is they don't have any experience. Once you have that experience, game over, dude. Game over. Because here's the thing, right? The better portfolio you have, the more experience you'll get. The more experience you'll get, the more you'll be able to add to your portfolio. It is a positive feedback loop, okay? So, selecting your best work samples. Variety is key. Include a diverse range of writing samples that showcase your versatility, such as landing page copy, email campaigns, social media posts, storytelling, video sales letters, etc. Okay. Next, quality over quantity. Prioritize quality over quantity. Select your strongest, most impactful pieces of copy that best represent your skills. Get reviews from coaches or other copywriters, right? Next is to highlight the results. Where possible, include samples that demonstrate the tangible results and impact of your copywriting work. Always link to your work if possible. So if you created a landing page before for a client, you want to link that so that they can actually go and see that landing page, okay, and see for themselves. If you've gotten a high open rate, or if your copy has made a lot of money or revenue, again, you're going to want to showcase that as well. Extremely, extremely important. Next is structuring your portfolio for maximum impact. So here's what we want to do. First and foremost, in the first part, you want to build authority. Okay, so this is where you want to essentially just have your big headline, right? It's not an actual headline, but essentially what it is all the big clients that you've worked with before and the results that you've been able to get to them. So essentially, you start with a brief, attention-grabbing introduction that highlights your unique value proposition and your copywriting expertise. Translation: you essentially want to showcase, right, the big clients that you worked for, what you've been able to do for them, and exactly what you do and how you've helped them, okay? Next is an easily navigatable work samples. Organize your best work samples in a logical, easy to navigate structure, grouping similar pieces together, okay? You don't want it to be a jumbled mess of words. You don't want it to be super overly detailed, okay? You want it to be easy to navigate. And I have a whole template at the end of this video that I'm going to give to you guys. And then next is the closing CTA. At the end of the portfolio, show them what to do next. I like to add a quick Loom video to the end of the portfolio to build more KLT. And this is big. So if you don't know what a Loom video is, essentially it's just a very, very quick video, right, that records your face, puts it in a little circle on screen, and then you can also just screen record as well, so that you can kind of just give a brief rundown of some of the things that you've been able to accomplish. And like it's almost like a very, very short video sales letter of yourself. But you're gonna want to make this nice and short, like 5 minutes or less, right? 5 minutes max. 7 minutes is like pushing it a lot, okay? So you want to make this short, and you essentially just want to sell yourself, right? Sell yourself not in a salesy way, but essentially show them all the things you've been able to achieve, explain a little bit about your portfolio, and explain a little bit about yourself and how you actually help businesses, okay? This is huge. And this goes with another lesson that I want to show you guys and tell you guys, which is effort. Effort, 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 effort. When you show genuine effort and that you genuinely are mastering your craft and you're not somebody who's just a copy wannabe or a copy tourist, then that goes a very, very, very long way, right? I know that when I was first outreaching, some dude asked me for my resume, and I had literally worked with like 2 or 3 clients at this point, and I didn't have a resume. And all I did was open up a Google Doc and put who I worked for, the time I worked for them for, and what I did for them. And I did that, and there's like 3 lines. It was like the most terrible thing in the world. Needless to say, I didn't get that copywriting job. But if I would have created a bomb portfolio already and then gave that to him, dude, it would have been in the bag, right? So this is something that costed me thousands of dollars that I wish that I knew that you now have on your journey, okay? So lucky you. What clients actually look for? This is huge, okay? This is gigantic. First and foremost is brand voice. Show that you know how to do research on the avatar you're writing for while matching the brand voice of your client. Most clients don't like working with freelance copywriters solely because the freelance copywriters don't mimic their voice well enough, okay? This one's huge. Next is conciseness. Showcase copy that makes sense to even the most untrained eye. Confusing the reader in this context will kill the perception of your copy. I get that we want to put our best pieces in here, but our best pieces will be just simple, right? They'll be straightforward. We're not going to try to get fancy with it. We're not going to try to get super clever with it, okay? Clarity over cleverness 100% of the time. And chances are, if you're watching this, you haven't worked with clients before, and you're probably not the best copywriter in the world. So you want to play it safe here, okay? And this goes with brand voice. So another lesson with brand voice, if you're trying to mimic brand voice properly and you're like, okay, I know that I should do that, but I don't know how. Essentially what you want to do is go through all of their past copywriting, all of their past posts, all the things they say in their video sales letters, all the things that they say on their sales page. What are some of the most common phrases that they say? Who does it sound like they're talking to? Like brand voice is something that's extremely easy to do. Extremely easy to do. You just look at all of their content, you take out the bits and pieces that they say the most, the clever angles that they come up with, and you use them in your copywriting. Next is engagement, okay? Pacing, wittiness, and fresh angles are all things that you can incorporate to improve the value of your copywriting. Okay, so pacing, what does that mean? Well, pacing, everybody knows that, like, whether it's a movie, whether it's a TV show, whether it's copy, okay, and this is some copywriting lessons for you. Everything should grab your attention, keep your attention, and then put your attention somewhere else, right? Whether it's watching the next episode, watch the sequel to the movie, or click on the CTA, click on the link, or buy the product, whatever it may be, okay? So the beginning has to be short and punchy and reel you in, okay? It has to be intriguing, okay? While you're reading it, there are some things that and this is not necessarily mandatory, right? Like I said, clearness over cleverness, okay? You want to be clear over clever, but like if you add something witty here and there, it does go a long way as well. And fresh angles, okay? If I have to read another email about here's how to lose weight while eating the foods you love, I mean, that's an angle that you see in literally every single ad. And I've seen it for years and years and years, even before I was a copywriter, and it's completely dead, okay? It is completely dead. So pick a new angle, pick something fresh, pick something new. And the next, and certainly not least, probably one of the biggest parts is storytelling. I've literally given my portfolio to clients before. His exact words were, this is good for a beginner, but you need to add a lot more storytelling. Storytelling is essentially, what most of my brand does. And they were just being helpful. But stories are one of the most challenging yet effective types of copywriting that there are. Completely true. That's why showcasing your storytelling abilities is absolutely crucial, okay? So some story emails, some story video sales letters go a long way. Next is to highlight client testimonials and results, okay? So increased sales, for example, show how your copywriting drove measurable increases in revenue, conversions, and other key metrics. Next is your achieved goals. Demonstrate your ability to help clients reach their marketing and business objectives. So if they booked 25 new sales calls from your emails, that's right there is an achieved goal. If they just crossed from 6 figures a year to 7 figures a year, that's a big goal. Or 7 figures a year to 8 figures a year, right? And you had help in that, then that's a big achieved goal. Next is satisfied clients. Include glowing testimonials / screenshots of texts that highlight the positive impact of your copywriting work. People ask me, Tyson, should I do copywriting for a testimonial, or how do I get a testimonial for my client? Just do really good work for them. See that they're going to message you and be like, bro, that last email was awesome. We got XYZ. Right there is your testimonial, right? You don't gotta have to go ask and bartering for a testimonial and trying to ask them in some super clever way. They're already going to give you a testimonial if you just do the work for them really well. That's it. Next is industry recognition. Showcase any awards, certifications, or accolades that validate your copywriting expertise whatsoever. You guys can see behind me, I have a silver YouTube plaque, right? If I'm outreaching to clients and I just have that in the background, for example, they're like, wow, this guy runs a whole YouTube channel. Every one of his YouTube videos is copy. He has a whole business, tons of funnels, tons of clients. I mean, like if we were to get this dude to do our copy, I mean, he already has all of the achievements. He already has all the accolades, right? So you can be the same thing and you don't need a silver play button. You don't need all these other crazy things, right? But anything and everything helps, okay? Remember, it's kind of like the bear analogy, right? In order to escape a bear, you don't need to be the fastest person. You just need to be faster than the slowest person, right? If you're getting chased by a bear. So what that means is it is so easy to be better than the vast majority of people who call themselves copywriters out here, because they are not dedicated. They don't actually really care. They don't actually want to put any value in. They don't want to put any effort in. If you do these things, I'm telling you, your outreach is going to be just broken in a good way. You're going to need to be nerfed, because that's how good you're going to be. Optimizing your portfolio for digital presentation. So what do we want to actually make it look like? Because this is huge as well. Visually engaging. Use high quality visuals, clean layout, and strategic use of space to create professional, visually appealing portfolio. If you even want to put like a photo of yourself up there on top, or yourself in like a high value situation where you're wearing a suit or something, or you're looking really good, that's something else that you could do. Or if you're talking about the past clients that you worked for, you can put a photo of your past client, right? A photo of them, right? What I like to do is actually put a photo of my past client when they're actually accepting their 2 Comma Club award from Russell Brunson on stage at the ClickFunnels event, right? Which is basically proof that the clients that I've worked for in the past are literally out here making $1 million a year or more from ClickFunnels. So right there is like, that covers almost everything right there. That's building authority. That's showing that I've worked with big clients before. And that's also just showing what I've done for them and all the results I've been able to get to them in my portfolio. Okay. Next is intuitive navigation. Organize your portfolio in a logical, user-friendly structure that allows clients to quickly find and review your work. Okay. So all the emails in one spot, all the fitness emails in one spot, all the finance emails in one spot, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So how to actually leverage your portfolio to close clients? What does that look like? Well, first and foremost, we can use it to handle objections/questions. Have you ever done this before? Okay, but how do I know your stuff actually works? Boom, portfolio over to them and it's done. Your ideal client gets pitched on a daily basis. Okay, this is what a lot of people don't understand is that they say, I want to get a $3K a month copywriting client, but they're out here outreaching to people with like 3K followers. Like these dudes got more followers than dollars. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make any sense, right? Ideally, your clients are the dudes out here with 200,000 followers on Instagram. And you're like, well, they get outreach to all the time though. And it's like, yeah, you just have to be better and different. And you're going to get in there easy. This is what I've been talking about since the very first YouTube video I've ever uploaded. Okay. Very first YouTube video. And that's why I got like 5K views on a fresh new channel because people really felt it. Next, tailored to the client. Customize your portfolio to highlight work, samples, and testimonials most relevant to the clients you'll be outreaching to, which means if you have a whole portfolio that is dedicated to finance guys who are in the biz ops space, guys who are in the business coaching space through your copywriting, the clients you've worked for in the past, why would you go outreaching to people who are in the relationship and dating niche? Right? It wouldn't really make that much sense. So you want to have a variety of things there, but you want it to be tailored towards the people that you're actually going to be outreaching to for obvious reasons. Next is how to engage the client afterwards. After consuming your portfolio, make sure you capitalize by pitching the call right away, right? Don't go asking, so man, what do you think of my portfolio? Just be like, yeah, here's my portfolio. You can check it out if you'd like. Let's get on a call. Like let's get on a call. That's the next thing that you want to offer. All right. So now I'll actually show you the sample portfolio that I have. Now, this sample portfolio is something that I came up with really quickly, but it's something to just kind of get you started, all right? So you're going to want to put whatever your header is up here, your title or header, and right here I have emails. I have it highlighted, bolded, and a little bit bigger so that people know, okay, these are the emails. So this is a B2B value email. And then I put the results here. 37% open rate sent to 48,000 contacts on the email list, right? Now they know that I'm actually balling out here, that I'm actually getting results. Here's the email. Boom. This isn't even an email that I actually made. I just wanted to put it in here as a placeholder so that you guys can see what it looks like. Fitness promo email, and I put it here. B2B story email, and then I put it here. And here's what the VSLs are. VSL page, sales page. So right here is the prior copy that I improved, and that is placed below. So this is how I found it, right? And I also went through and critiqued it. So he uses words like counterintuitive. That is a little bit, and this is an actual sales page that I checked out as well. So he uses big words like counterintuitive, not something you want to do in copy. As you can see here, this is all fluff, it's not concise. All these ideas are kind of jumbled up together. This critique as well. I mean, I'm not going to go through it because it's pretty obvious stuff. And then over here, I just rewrote it. Boom, there's the rewrite. And then the complimentary Loom video. So what I did, right, is I took a screenshot of the actual Loom video, and then this is just a picture, but it looks like you can just click on it and go to whatever. But what I did is I added a link to it by going here, and then I clicked this little link button up here, and then I just put the link in there. So now, right, they're going to come down to the bottom, they're going to see this, they're going to click on it, then they're going to watch my Loom video. And if they watch the Loom video, it actually gives you a notification. It sends you an email that your Loom video has been watched. So now you know when they've reached the end of your portfolio. So if they reach the end of your portfolio and they watch your Loom video and they don't reply back to you, then you've known that they've already watched it, right? Now you can follow up in a different way. Whereas instead, if you didn't have this Loom video at the bottom, then how would you know if they watched it or not? You could send them over to them and then you not hear back from them for a week, and then you don't know if they've even watched it or not. Okay. So all of this is essentially very, very intentional, right? Nothing here is on accident. Everything in here is by design. Okay. So this is my quick little skeleton that you can fill out and also improve as well. I mean, you can do a lot with this. You can add in a lot of the stuff that I was talking about in this video, but that right there will be available down below, and I'll show you exactly where. So here are your action steps. Here's what you need to do after this video, because learning without implementation is essentially just nothing. Okay, so let's get into it. Comment the word finished down below this video if you made it this far to the very end, or ask literally any questions in the comment. Remember, I will be down there answering them. Also, compile your best copywriting together and create a base portfolio that you can update with when you have experience. Okay, so the thing is, you create the base, but you're always updating it. Next is to get your copy reviewed by other copywriters inside the Discord or school communities so that you know you have the best copy possible inside of your portfolio. Next is to like this video if you haven't already for more content just like this, and so that you can find it later. And then next, of course, is to get the free copy starter kit down below in the description for free so that you can get free outreach courses and templates and so much more. I mean, there's really so much inside of the free copy starter kit. It is insane. So after you do all those, you're going to want to check out the other videos on screen now. And of course, as always, I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.